took long enough.
Hey, come on, give me a break. I got here.
I gotta talk to you.
Hey, what's the matter? I mean, you're really upset, aren't you? What's wrong? What happened?
Blaine and Jerry are missing.
What? What do you mean they're missing?
Yeah, Joey and I have been looking for them. They're not anywhere around.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, when was the last time that you saw either one of them?
I don't remember. Joey says he saw both of them the day before yesterday.
Was that before or after I told Jerry that Jordan was out there looking for Blaine?
How should I know?
Well, what does Joey say? Does he have any idea what happened to them?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to say. All I know is that the guy is really uptight, okay?
Knowing what he knows, I don't blame him. What did you say?
Nothing. I mean, what can I say to make this guy feel better? You know, all I can try and do is keep the guy calm and stop him from doing anything rash. But between you and me, I get this feeling that maybe Jordan got to him.
You mean they're dead?
That's what I keep feeling.
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, me too.
Why do you say that?
Because I know that Jordan's out there looking for her, and I know how upset he is. Listen, I still think that there's something that we're going to be able to do to find out.
What?
I'm going to go and talk to him.
How? What? Look, you can't just walk up to this guy and ask him if he killed Blaine and Jerry.
No. But I can go in there and I can start asking questions about Blaine, and then I can see whether he's nervous or he's calm.
Yeah, well, what's that going to tell you?
I know Jordan real good. And I know how he operates. And I'm telling you, if that man is nervous, then he doesn't know where she is, and that means she's still out there hiding.
And if he's calm?
Means the game is up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Think you can get away with it?
Mm-hmm. I have a condition.
I knew it.
No, listen, I can do it. But I want you to promise me that you're just not going to get involved in this.
Now, listen. How can I? Joey's been my best friend, and Blaine is...
She's trouble. Please. If you get involved in this, Blaine's not going to be the only one on Jordan's hit list.
Jamie? Good morning. What are you doing out
Hi,
so
honey.
early?
Well, I've got to get down to the docks. As it is, everybody probably ought to be
Docs?
there.
But
Right.
why?
Well, since Taylor sold out to Mac, right? And the
Jamie,
board put
you
me in
really
charge,
think that
I have
you
to make
should
sure
do
everything
that?
runs okay. Yeah. Honey, of course I should. Yeah. I'm going to make sure that project works. If it's the last thing I do.
Oh.
Ah, good coffee. Hey, honey. You do understand, don't you?
All I understand is that for some unfathomable reason, you just continue to put yourself in danger.
Hey, I love you too. See you later.
Mrs. Frame?
Yes.
I have a special delivery letter for you. Would you sign here, please?
Thought I'd ease your mind by letting you know that that guy you talked to me about has just joined me.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. He's a very skilled man. You can count on him.
Yeah, he better be.
Well, what's the story?
There ain't none yet.
You aren't checking the motels, are you?
Sure we are, but an awful lot of stops to check.
Well, they probably went in a southerly direction. Florida, most likely.
Well, what makes you think that?
Because that's the way it went before. I put my money on Florida.
You got any idea in the world how many motels there are between here and Florida?
Thousands, probably, and you're going to check every one of them if you have to, aren't you, Steele?
Whatever you say. But I don't think it's going to do any good.
I don't pay you to think. You just do the checking.
Well, fine by me, but do you think they'd really be stupid enough to check into a motel using their own names?
Thank you, Mrs. Grove. I hope your stay with us was comfortable.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
I don't believe this guy. No stock records, no employee cards, nothing. No timesheets. Well, it doesn't surprise me. Ken Steele was such a slob. Why should his records be any different?
I surrender!
Grandma!
I surrender!
Grandma, I'm sorry.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, boy.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Well, no, but you better check the door.
The door, yeah.
Wow. What's going on here? You getting ready to start a fire?
I can't find anything I'm looking for.
Well, you would if you keep adding to the mess. Who did this?
The mess on the floor is mine, but the mess in these cabinets aren't any different from the mess on the floor, believe me.
Well, I believe you. What are you looking for, anyway?
I'm trying to get together a status report on the dock project for the board, but I can't seem to find anything.
Well, you're never going to find anything in here.
I've got to. I can't seem to find a single document I need. That Ken Steele must have stolen everything.
That the guy you fired?
Right, that's the guy I fired. I can't seem to find anything.
Well, look, honey, look. Just slow down. You're not going to find anything if you're carrying on like this.
No, this stuff's got to be here, Grandma.
Well, look, even if it is, you can't find it in this mess.
What, did you come down here to make cracks about my beautiful filings?
No.
All right, then why did you come down
I came down here, aside from your nice warm welcome, to see how you are.
You could have called.
Well, I know, but then I would have heard how you are. I wouldn't see how you are.
I'm okay.
Are you sure? Is your ankle better?
Yes, my ankle's fine, and I'm fine.
Well, okay, then just stop all this for a minute, will you, and talk to me.
About what?
Well, about. Have you talked to your mother lately? You know she and Mac are having problems, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Mitch Blake.
Well, you know more than I thought you did. Why haven't you talked to him?
What is there to say?
You could tell her how you feel.
I'm not sure how I feel.
You want your family to stay together, don't you?
Yes.
Then tell her that.
What good would it do?
She might listen to you.
She listened to you?
Children never listen to their parents.
And parents never listen to their children.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Grandma, I don't think I'd be able to do anything. I mean, not that I don't want to, because I do. But when Mac married Mom, he gave me my first real home. The first real family that I'd ever known. I love Mac as if he were my real father.
Then talk to her.
I love Mom, too. But I'm afraid.
What are you afraid of?
I need them both. Mac has always been there for me through everything that's happened.
Honey, if Mac and Rachel don't solve their problems, it isn't going to change the way Mac feels about you.
Maybe not. But if something should happen, how could I continue to function as Mac's son and heir?
Just remember one thing, Steele. People on the run are scared. And scared people make mistakes. Now, I'm paying you to find them. You remember that. Next time I hear from you, I want to know some results. You understand? Doors open.
Good morning, Mr. Scott.
What can I do for you?
Oh.
We have an appointment?
No, but I asked downstairs, and they said that you were alone. It's all right that I came up, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, sure. But I am busy, though.
Yeah, well, I wanted to ask you about Blaine.
What about it?
Well, I don't know what's going on between the two of you. I mean, it's probably just a little lover spat.
Get to the point.
Well, I'm concerned about the connection.
Why?
Well, without Blaine there, I've got to do the whole thing myself. And then I've got to help Jason run the escort service, and there's my singing, and I've got to rehearse for that.
What are you saying?
Well, I'd just like to know if Blaine's going to be back.
Yeah. She'll be back.
Oh, great. Great. Will she be coming in tonight?
I said she'll be back.
Well, look, I can manage at the connection a little while longer myself. Do you know when she'll be back?
Not very long. Not very long at all. We'll be right back. Right back here where she belongs.
Aha! Another $20.
That makes about $200.
Plus we have all our credit cards.
No, we can't use those. Makes it too easy to trace us. They leave a record behind.
Jerry, we played for this room with a credit card.
Yeah, and that was a stupid move. I just wasn't thinking. But we have got to get some more money. And we need to be less conspicuous.
Less conspicuous? What do you mean?
Yes. It is hard not to notice a guy who's wearing an eye patch.
Jerry, I get your point. I agree with you, but you can't take that thing off. Russ Matthews told you to leave that on because you can't have light hit your... Now what are you doing? You can't do that,
I've
Jerry.
got to. Now, get my coat.
You're going to be very sorry, Jerry.
We'll be sorry if we don't. Help me on with it.
Don't want you to go through this for me.
Look, don't argue with me. We have got a long way to go before we get to Gainesville.
Department of Vital Statistics, huh? This is just what I've been waiting for. Now we'll find out exactly who Sandy Alexander really is. So it's true. Sandy is Matt Corey's son.
I guess I'm late. Sorry, I didn't know we were starting this early.
Late for what?
Work.
Work? Here?
Yeah. Mac asked me to come down here and help out at the dock site.
Inside or outside?
Well, I guess, in here. I mean, he asked me to come back down here. I don't know. I guess put in a little time helping you out.
I see.
Yeah, well, I guess he figured you had a little too much to do, and I don't know, since he was figuring on selling the project.
What? What did you say?
You don't know about that?
No, this is the first I've heard about it.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess with everything that's going on...
What else did he say?
I mean, about the selling?
Yeah.
With all the destruction at Corey Publishing, the presses and all that, guess he figured he might have to sell the dock project so that he could concentrate on getting the complex.
I don't believe this.
That's what he said. Listen, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Maybe what you ought to do is give him a call.
Well, he can't do it. I mean, he can't sell the dockside. Is Max still at the complex?
Yeah, he was when I left.
Okay.
Listen, where are you going?
I'm going to see Matt.
Look, Jamie, I'm sorry if there was
No,
anything
listen, no, Sandy, really, I got to talk to him about something.
Is there, anything I can do?
No, it looks like it's too late for anybody to do anything.
Just outside the door, I could hear him yelling at somebody on the phone. Then, as soon as he heard the knock, that was it. He hung right up.
Well, how did he act when you came in?
He was real nervous.
So then you think he knows about where they are?
No, I'd bet money that he doesn't know, and that's what's got him so upset. He couldn't sit still, and he couldn't concentrate on anything that I was saying.
All right, well, he doesn't know where they are, but then neither do we.
Yeah, he's got people out there looking for them.
Well, I think that's what we should do. I think we should go out and try to find them.
Don't.
Wait, we can't just sit around and wait for Jordan to find them.
Please, just listen to what I'm saying. Do nothing.
I can't just sit and do nothing, Melissa.
You don't have a choice. Not if you want them to be safe.
What do you mean?
I mean, you just can't go jumping around into a car and go off chasing after them.
Well, I got to do something. I just can't sit around.
But you don't even know what direction they went in. Where are you going to go? You're going to go north, south, east, west, where?
I don't know. I gotta do something. I gotta do something.
No.
I gotta try to find them before Jordan gets to them. Before he tries to kill them or worse.
That's what I'm afraid of. Worse.
What do you mean?
Just forget that I said it.
No,
Okay,
don't plant something in my mind and don't tell me, don't finish it.
Just stay here and be here for them.
I don't know.
Look, if you really care for her, and I think you do, then you're going to do what's best for her.
And you're saying nothing is best?
Absolutely.
Well, I think I should at least call the police.
No police, no. What are you going to tell the police, okay? You're going to say your girlfriend and her ex-husband just cut out of town last night? Is that what you're going to tell them? That hardly sounds ominous, you know.
I'll tell them about Jordan.
But it's hearsay. We don't have anything that we can prove.
But I have to do something.
No buts. Listen, Blaine and Jerry were stupid, assuming that they ran away from Jordan. That was stupid, because they're only making things worse.
Well, then we should get some help.
No, we can't involve any other innocent people in this.
By innocent people, you mean Sandy, don't you?
Yes. I mean Sandy. If he gets involved in this, he could get caught, then eliminated, just like that.
You really do like Sandy, don't you?
Yeah. I really like him a lot. For his sake, and for Blaine's. We just have to stay here.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Noel. I can't get that into you just yet. Because it has to be redone from scratch, and we're very short of space and manpower. That's right. I'm sorry. Oh, Cecile, what is this?
Those are the cost revisions on that second editing of the Sweeney book.
Oh. Corey Publishing. Mr. Sweeney is going to be very disturbed if this is over budget.
Well, those are the changes he wanted.
Oh, yes, Mr. Waller. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't give you the figures today. In fact, if I'm going to be absolutely honest, I can't get those figures to you this week. No. Yes, just as soon as I can. Thanks so much. Bye. Oh, what a nice man if they were all just like him.
Well, Liz, I've been listening to you.
Have I been talking too loud?
Oh, well, it can't be helped when we're all squeezed together like this. But as I was saying, you're wonderful. You're so tactful and diplomatic.
I'm just telling the truth. We are doing the very best we can.
I know, and it's amazing how everybody's pulling together in a crisis situation. But you, Liz, you're like, the glue that's holding us all together.
Nice of you to say that.
Well, it's true. Have you seen Sandy this morning?
Sandy? No, I haven't seen him this morning.
Well, he did come in, didn't he?
Well, Mac asked, Corey Publishing, Mac asked me to go down and help Jamie out.
You mean at the dock site?
Yes, that is what I mean. Hi, dear. Oh, sure, I'd be glad to leave a message for him. Uh-huh.
I didn't know that, did Jamie?
Mac asked me to type a memo for Jamie to that effect. Yes, I'm holding, and I left it on Jamie's office the end of last week. Sure, got that. The meeting is to change to 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'll tell him about it. I don't know how... Oh, hold on, Barbara. Here, he's... Good morning, Mac.
Good morning, Liz. Have you made a copy of the initial damage report for the insurance company?
Yes, I could make sure that it's done. I'll check
Thank
if
you
it's
very
ready.
much.
Barbara, I'm going to have to get back to you in a
Good
few
morning,
minutes,
Cecile.
right?
Terribly sorry you're all cramped up here, but it's the best we can manage them.
I don't mind. It's okay.
I'm sure the offices will be cleared out, functional very soon now.
Mac, I want to talk to you.
What's wrong?
That's a very strange question.
Jamie, I don't understand.
I thought we had all this cleared up, but obviously we don't. You're doing it to me again.
Jamie?
I want to know where I stand.
I realize you're upset.
Damn right I'm upset. You would be too.
Can't we talk about this later when we can have a little privacy?
No, this won't wait, Mac.
All right, if we must.
I want to know why I wasn't told that you decided to assign Sandy Alexander to help me down at the dock project.
But I did tell you.
I mean, you didn't even ask me if I needed help in the first
Will you
place.
let me explain? When I realized that you were going to need help down at the dock, I asked Alexander if he would make himself available to you to help you in any way he could.
Well, why didn't you just tell me that?
But I did. I had Liz write a memo and put it on your desk last week.
A
which
memo?
I assume you haven't read.
Why didn't you just come to me and tell me?
How can I do that? I couldn't find you anywhere. When I call the hospital, they say you've checked out, despite the fact that Russ told you not to check.
Yeah, well, I was okay. I didn't need to stay.
Well, he is the doctor, you know, but we won't argue about that now. In the meanwhile, I could not locate you for 2 days. So what was I going to do now? Do you understand?
No,
why
I
didn't
don't
check you in
understand. Now,
person?
what is this that Sandy tells me that you're planning on selling the dock project?
Jamie, I am. Certainly that shouldn't surprise you.
Well, it does surprise me.
Why
are you
should it?
planning to sell?
Jamie, you know how severely we were hit here at the complex. You know what an enormous sum we poured into that dock project. It's costing us countless thousands every day just to continue there. Money that I'm not sure we've got to lay out. Money that I don't even know we have for the future. And every delay means the loss of another shipping contract.
Mac, this project is very important to Corey Enterprises.
Was very important. We have to be realistic. This project at the dock may be our downfall if we don't get out of it.
Please, Mac. Please consider it. Mac, I know this is the first project that I've supervised, but I know I can make it work. I know I can.
Under normal circumstances, I know you could too, Jamie, but these are not normal circumstances.
What, are you just giving up?
I am not giving up. It makes sense to cut your losses when you don't have any.
Jamie, what's wrong?
Just let him go, Cecile. This is a very difficult thing he has to deal with. Give him a little time on it.
Mac, I can't stand to see the two of you fight like this. Please don't be angry with him.
I'm not angry with him. I'm not. He's my son. I care too much for him to be angry with him. Don't worry.
Marianne Randall. Positive. She's pregnant. I wonder if she... There you are. I've been looking for you to see if you can, What is that? What are you looking at? What are you doing with my file? Olivia asked me to file these. Oh, and you just happened to come across mine and decided to look into it. Yes, I'm afraid that's what I did. You have no right to go into my personal medical file. I know. But I guess I did it anyway. How could you? Because what's in here concerns my brother. What is in this file has nothing to do with you. It's strictly between Rick and me. Couldn't agree with you more. Then why are you doing this? You've told Rick, haven't you? No, not yet. What are you waiting for? I have to figure out what I'm going to do first. I. All I hear is I. You don't seem to realize that there is another person involved here. The baby has a father. You've got to tell Rick soon. I will decide when I've decided what I'm going to do. So unfair of you, Marianne. Maybe, but I really wish you'd just butt out of this, kid. It has nothing to do with you. I beg to differ. Rick happens to be my brother, and I do care what happens to him. But listen, this is not your decision to make alone. You have to let Rick in on it, too.
Who is it?
It's Ken.
Ken, what are you doing here?
Have you heard from them?
No, not a word. Yeah, I know what you mean. Me too.
I can't even concentrate on my job. I start to give somebody some medication, and I have to check myself to make sure I have the right dosage.
Well, it's a good thing that you got away from work then, I guess.
I can't believe you haven't heard from them, and that's not like anything.
I got some news from them. All right, but I didn't hear anything directly. We know that Jordan hasn't found them.
How do you know that?
Because Melissa was over there and said that he was all nervous.
She could tell from that?
Well, no. She figured that if he did know where they were, then he would be a lot calmer, a lot more together. So she just figures he was all nervous, and she figures that they're at least alive and that they're safe.
For the time being.
Yeah. Look, you got to think that everything's going to be all right. You got to hope that they are, and you got to hope that they're covering their tracks so Jordan's men doesn't find them.
Hey, how's it going?
Not so hot.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, I'm the one who's sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my behavior this morning wasn't exactly first class.
Forget it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stormed out of here like that. I wasn't
Hey, it's no problem. It's no problem. I was wondering when you were going to get back, though.
Right, I left you with a little mess here, didn't I?
Yeah, well, it's not so much that as the phone. It just kept ringing. I didn't know what to tell those people. Plus, all these guys kept coming in from the dock with all these questions that I didn't have answers for.
Well, I went to see Mac, and then I drove around for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I guess that about does it for here. Probably head out. By the way, this stack right here has all the stats and reports you might need.
Great. Thank you, Sandy.
Yeah. Glad to do it. So, what do you say we get out of here? Maybe get a fresh start on this stuff in the morning.
What?
I said, it's quitting time. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, go on, just go. Why don't you go home?
Yeah, well, I will. What about you?
I have some things I have to clear up.
Yeah. Sure. Well, I guess I'll head on.
Sandy, is there any coffee around?
No, I'm afraid not. See, the coffee was on the burner all day, and man, it was strong enough to walk, so I pitched it out a couple of minutes ago. Listen, I can make you a fresh pop, though.
No, I can do it. Thanks, Lily.
You sure?
Yeah.
Listen, Jamie. Man, I'm sorry about the way I barged in here this morning. I had no idea that you didn't know.
No, really. No problem, I must have missed a memo or something. Don't worry about it, really.
Look, why don't you head home, too? I mean, you're kind of keyed up. You could probably use the rest, right?
No, I need to unwind a little bit, I mean, if I greet Cecile like this, I'm liable to break up the furniture.
Yeah. Okay. Take it easy, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll see you in the morning, okay?
Thank you. Calm down. Now, let's see. Black for up. Red for down. Well, I think you need a little down.
I can't stand it anymore. Why doesn't it ring? Why don't they call?
I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting to make sure that it's safe. They probably don't feel like it's safe to call.
Maybe it just means they've been caught.
Kid, we quit thinking so negative. You gotta believe that everything is gonna be all right. Come on.
I wish I could believe that. I'm just so scared. I don't know how longer I could stand this.
I know.
I mean, Jerry would call me. If he could.
Yeah, under normal circumstances, I'm sure he would call you. But you have to remember, these are not normal circumstances.
Well, why doesn't he call?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to take the risk. Probably has to keep on moving. So in case someone is after him, they don't catch up with him.
The thought of them running like that, or the possibility of something happening, it scares me.
Kid, you're making this worse on yourself. All right? Now you just cool it for a while, all right? Relax. Everything's going to be all right. I'm telling you. Okay? All right. Now why don't you just sit down and relax here for a minute, okay? You all right? Huh?
Yeah. You're just as worried as I am, aren't you?
Yeah, I never said I wasn't, yeah.
I'm sorry.
What for?
For falling apart like that.
No,
you really like her, don't you?
Yeah, it's a shame, that I never really got to know her very.
Now listen, Joey. Listen, don't you start, okay? I'm sorry.
No, there's no need for you to.
No. I don't have any monopoly on fear. It's just that I didn't realize that you and Blaine were that way.
Well, let's not worry about that. Let's just worry about just put a good thought in your head for Jerry and for Blaine. Okay, they've got to make it.
You're right. They will. They've got to.
place looks like exactly like the one we just left.
Nope, the lamp's different.
Jerry, why did you have to pay cash for this place?
What was I supposed to use?
Well, you cut into our funds like that, we're going to run out. It's not going to last that long.
We can't use the credit cards. We already discussed that.
But we can't keep spending all our money. It's not going to last. These motel rooms cost so much, I can't believe it. We've got to start using the cards.
Not yet. Not until we have to. I'm sorry we use it at that other place. They might have already found out where we're at because we signed that little slip.
Oh, great! One move and we blow the whole thing.
Don't blame me. I just wasn't thinking.
Sorry, Jerry. I'm just very, very tired right now.
Yeah, nervous. Me too.
I know you are. You look through the rear view mirror more than you look through the windshield today.
That was because that car followed us almost the whole way here.
Finally turned off, though. You don't think it would follow us here, do you?
Right now, I don't care if it did. I am too tired to care.
I know. Me too. This whole thing is my fault. We wouldn't be going through any of this if it weren't for me.
Knock it off.
Jerry, please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm just not very good at this, you know.
You think I am? You think I took On the Run 101 in law school? I didn't even make track.
No, turned out to be a pretty good driver, though. I mean, he made some pretty fancy turns there when we were trying to lose that guy.
I wasn't bad, was I? Even with one arm.
No, actually, you were pretty wonderful. So, what next, Mr. Fancy Lawyer?
You know, you made a good point.
Yeah, what's the point?
I look too much like a lawyer. And you. Look at you. You don't exactly look like you're up for a ride in the country. We're going to have to do something about that dress.
What? This isn't proper attire for... Where are we, anyway?
Georgia. Somewhere in Georgia.
Well, you'll recall I didn't have a whole lot of time to pack my suitcase for this little jaunt, so I don't know what else I'm supposed to wear.
Well, we'll think about it. And about the car. We are going to have to do something about that car. It's too conspicuous. We're going to have to do something to help us blend into the landscape better.
Jerry, I'm scared.
It's okay, Blaine.
Are you afraid to?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't.
What are we doing? I mean, I don't know what we're doing. We're driving all day long. We're staying in these motels. We're eating in diners all the time.
When we reach Gainesville, I think I know the city well enough to find a place for you to hide.
Yeah, I can hide. For how long?
For just as long as it takes to put Jordan Scott behind bars. Forever. So you'll be safe.
I'm beginning to wonder if that's ever really going to happen, Jerry.
It will. I promise you that it will.
Mr. Cord? Got a minute?
Certainly, Sandy. Anytime. More than a minute if you need it.
Yeah, well, I might.
Pull up a chair.
Thanks. You know, I spent today down at the docks working with Jamie.
Yes, Sandy, I'm sorry he was so upset. I sent him a memo, apparently.
No, I didn't come down to complain about Jamie. He's okay to work with, really. It's just... Well, I think that maybe it's not such a good idea after all.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I'm afraid that Jamie might think that I'm trying to move in on his territory.
But I asked you to go down there because he needed help. Desperately needed help.
Well, you and I know that. I'm not so sure that Jamie does.
You're his age. You two can relate to each other on a personal contemporary level. And then I don't think that he would resent you as somehow he seems to resent me.
Mr. Corey, I think that Jamie is under a lot of pressure right now.
Yes, I'm quite aware of that, which is precisely why I want you to help him.
Well, I'd like to, Mr. Corey, but I'm just not sure that I can.
Sandy, would you give me a day to talk to him? To try to find out what's bothering him specifically? Then if he says it's all right, would you go down there to the dock and work with him again? At least as long as we can keep it operational. It would really mean a lot to me if you would do that for my son.
Jamie, where have you been? Oh, honey, you look terrible. What's wrong? Are you drunk?
I am not. I'm just tired.
Oh, well, look, I've got a surprise for you, something that will help you relax. Voila, dinner for two.
I'm not hungry.
Well, you will be once you have a tiny little appetizer, and I can get you a nice glass of wine, and when you taste the food, oh, Jamie. And I ordered it from one of the best caterers in town. So you've got to eat.
What?
You've got to eat, otherwise it'll all be wasted.
Wait, you said a caterer.
Mm-hmm. I want
you
a
have
nice
the
hot
food
meal.
catered?
Uh-huh.
My mother never used a caterer.
Well, yeah, your mother's had maids and cooks and butlers and drivers and all kinds
Well,
of...
couldn't you, cook the food yourself?
Jamie, how could I? When do I have time? I work at the complex too, remember? And I've got more work and less time than ever before, especially now...
I had to be down at the docks.
Oh, so what difference does it make? I still don't have time to cook.
I have to sit down.
No, Jamie, no. Not after I've made all this meal for you.
You didn't make anything. You wrote a check.
What's wrong with that? Jamie, it's a thought that counts.
I'm not hungry, honey.
Come on. I went to all this trouble for you. Oh, does this have something to do with that fight you had today? Jamie, Matt cares about you so much. Really, he does.
Yeah? Yeah, well, he cares so much he's trying to sell the whole dock project right out from under me. That's how much he cares.
Oh, Jamie. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.